Happy Gandhi Jayanti. In India, we celebrate Gandhi Jayanti, but I am in Seattle right now, and I would like to share certain insights on Mahatma Gandhi, and I'll also share my ideas and insights about the nature and about my life. And I am Professor M. S. Rao. I have authored 53 books, including the award-winning book titled See the Light in You, for which the Nobel laureate, His Holiness Dalai Lama, has written a foreword. I have 43 years of diversified experience, including Indian Air Force, business, teaching, and training. And I walk and talk. I love nature, and I am an Indian Air Force veteran. I served in the Indian Air Force for 12 years. At the age of 18, I joined the Indian Air Force. Today is Gandhi Jayanti in India. And first of all, let me remember this place. This is full of cars in Seattle. The climate is very pleasant, and I'll walk and talk. I read thousands of books in my lifetime, and I am a follower of Mahatma Gandhi, and I have read so many books of Swami Vivekananda, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Mahatma Gandhi, and my favorite books are two. One is Man's Search for Meaning. Second is Art of War. So I am a voracious reader, and I have published 53 books. In fact, 60 books I have written. But only 53 have been published, and publishers are ready to publish, but I am not able to type and eat with my right hand because I am a survivor of brain stroke. So in the year 2021, I had a brain stroke during the second lockdown of in India. So my right portion of the body was paralyzed, and I was on the bed for a few months. At that time, a few people died, and one person in my colony died, and the person next to me in the bed also died. So there were so many deaths because of COVID at that time. So at that time, what happened? There was scarcity of cylinders. Second lockdown was clamped in India and in Telangana, and I had a long COVID. My wife had COVID, and my wife recovered. Even I also recovered. Unfortunately, due to high blood pressure, I had a brain stroke. That I realized later. So I did physiotherapy exercises, and gradually recovered. My wife supported me, and my two sons supported me. Somehow I'm able to walk and talk. I'm taking blood thinner, and I had to use blood thinner throughout my life. Blood thinner means that is aspirin, people call it. So that's what I uh, I take. Now I have to use aspirin throughout my life. So after the brain stroke, I myself didn't know what was happening. I had a blurred vision. I couldn't understand many things. I was stammering. I had blood clots at that time, and gradually blood clots got dissolved, and still I have. So there are some scars in my brain, which I came to know from MRI scan. So lots of challenges in my life. So I wanted to go to US before the COVID. Applied for visa. Then it was held back for a few months, and subsequently it was approved. I got only, I think, 4 to 5 months of visa. Then I had COVID that disturbed everything, my plans. Then applied for visa. Then more than a year I waited. Then finally I got a visa to go to US. This is for the first time I came to US. Actually, I didn't want to come to US. I'm a nationalist and a patriot, and I want to go only and live in India. But after brain stroke, things have changed. Then my son told, you come to US. They said. I agreed to come to US, and first time I came to US, and I'm in Seattle with my wife. My wife is at home, and I came out for a walk. So I was born in a toxic family and grew up in a toxic environment. I have so many challenges. I am a late bloomer, dyslexic, ADHD and OCD, and add to that the brain stroke worsened my health. And I'm 61 years old. I have mental challenges, physical challenges and financial challenges. Despite all the challenges, I rose from the ashes like a phoenix. So life is a gift from God. When nobody came forward to help me except my 2 sons and my wife. And I had business challenges in the year 2011, and I left business and came to teaching. Then taking advantage of my business setbacks, my siblings backstabbed, betrayed, and for 43 years, whatever was possible, I contributed to my family members, but they betrayed. I felt very bad. I have mental challenges, physical challenges and financial challenges. So many challenges in my life. Life taught me many lessons, and especially because of the toxic siblings. And nobody came forward when I was on the bed. Nobody cared, my siblings. So this was the situation in my life. So life is great. Life is an opportunity. Life is creative. Life is a miracle. Life is a magic, I can say. I'm an author, I'm a creative writer, but I'm stuck with health challenges currently. Hopefully, I'll get back to the feet, and when I start writing uh, uh, with my right hand, I want to write a memoir. I want to share my challenges of brain stroke and my family background, all those things. My father-in-law and brother-in-law backstabbed. That was one more challenge. Full of challenges in my life. I don't have two-wheeler, I don't have four-wheeler. People think I'm flying in flight. I'm flying and traveling across the world. But the reality is that my son, younger son, Ramakrishna Sai, has paid the bills when I was in the hospital. And there was one more problem. Doctors, they exploited the situation after the brain stroke. But my younger son paid the bills and came out of the ICU. Then I did physiotherapy exercises. Gradually, I am recovering. Hopefully, I will recover. Usually, at the age of after 50, recovery from brain stroke is problematic. But I recovered, except my right hand. My right hand is numb. There is no sense to my right hand. So I want to share my challenges through storytelling. Now coming to this one, I love traveling. At the age of 18, I joined the Indian Air Force, and luckily I came out of my toxic family background and joined the Indian Air Force. And whatever the money was available, I used to send to my parents. Then I was getting very little amount, and within that money only I used to study. I sacrificed my life in the Indian Air Force and invested little bit money on education, and that too, that education was mostly for paying the fee. And I used to go to libraries and read. Even when I was in the Indian Air Force, I was supposed to get 2 months leave, and annually 1 month casual leave. So that also availed to acquire knowledge. I'm passionate about education and learning. I emphasize in acquiring knowledge and sharing my knowledge. I have 4 blogs, and I have 3 YouTube channels. I'm not a tech savvy. I'm 61 years old. I am very slow to adapt to technology, and add to that the brain stroke worsened my health condition. But I'm recovering. So I am slowly walking. I feel like I am tired, but slowly I am walking. uh, I had a passion to join Indian Air Force, and I joined at the age of 18, and acquired a couple of qualifications through private education. The qualifications include DME, BSc, MA, MBA, PGDCLL, and PGDBM. And I earned my PhD in the year 2011. Everything was through private education only, not regular education. People think I acquired educational qualifications from reputed universities like Stanford, Cambridge, INSEAD, like that. But the reality is that I acquired all the education through private education, through distance education, through self-learning. So don't blame the circumstances. Be positive. Keep moving. Avoid regrets in life. Everything happens for a reason. So now I am sharing my story while walking in Seattle. So briefly, at the age of 18, I joined Air Force. Then for 12 years, I was in Indian Air Force. Then I left because my father told me to join business. I joined, but my father-in-law and brother-in-law both backstabbed. Then I was in the business for 12 years. Then I left. Then I entered the teaching field in the year 2007. So here we have to show the hand signal. If they give green signal, then only we have to walk. Otherwise, no. In US, things are very strict and very much organized, and that's good. And there is there is no crowd here. Less people here. Unlike India, India is the largest populated country in the world. China is the second. Until a few months ago, China was the number one populated country. Now India is the most populated country in the world. So I am standing here. So I have to walk now. Now there is a signal. Then only I have to walk. Things are very organized in US. Okay. Larissa. Oh, good. So after again I am repeating. At the age of 18, I joined Indian Air Force. Then 12 years I was in business. Then I entered into teaching, and I was in teaching, and I'm passionate about education and learning. And then I worked as a professor and faculty member. And 2007 I applied for a PhD, and 2011 I got my PhD in soft skills. Then I started a new concept, that is soft leadership. Usually after PhD people keep quiet and enjoy, but I believe in continuous learning. So what I did was I blended soft skills with leadership and coined a new perspective, that is soft leadership. Soft skills is the area where I have researched and my PhD in the year 2011. Then leadership is the area which is very close to my heart, because I am an Indian Air Force. Then I blended soft skills with leadership and coined it a new perspective by name soft leadership, which helps organizations to achieve excellence and effectiveness. It helps countries to achieve peace and prosperity. And this soft leadership is very much effective. And I started this because when I was training students and when I was delivering MDP programs, and when I was conducting classes for EMBA students, they asked they asked that the current things don't work out, current leadership models won't work out. Then what I did, I coined soft leadership. So this soft leadership can be applied everywhere, across generations, whether they are millennials or centennials or generation baby boomers, all these generations. This is about soft leadership. Now I'll try to return because I don't want to get lost from the way. So I'll return and I'll come some other day. So that is about soft leadership. I published 60 books I have written. Still some books are pending, and I have to edit and update. Then I will publish. And one book I am trying to write once I get back to the feet, and once I get back to the normal things. Then I will write with my right hand, and I will type with my right hand. Then I will write a memoir, and I will share my health challenges, various other challenges in my life. So it is a memoir, not autobiography. Memoir means a little portion. Autobiography means from beginning to the end. You have to be true to yourself when you write your autobiography. I read the book of Mahatma Gandhi, My Experiments with the Truth. So Mahatma Gandhi led from the front. There was no gap between what he preached and practiced. He was a practical leader, a charismatic leader, a great leader. Many people praised, and I coined soft leadership with Mahatma Gandhi, and I published a book about achieving global peace and prosperity. And now coming back to the idea of Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi was a learner and leader who laid the ladder for many leaders. And Mahatma Gandhi was nominated 5 times for Nobel Prize. But Nobel Committee didn't approve, and after the death of Mahatma Gandhi, after the assassination of Mahatma Gandhi, Nobel Committee decided not to give this award for 1 year as a mark of respect to Mahatma Gandhi. There are 6 Nobel laureates who are followers of Mahatma Gandhi. So let me recall from my memory. There are 6 Nobel laureates. Some of them are Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, Barack Obama, Aung San Suu Kyi, and His Holiness Dalai Lama. So these are all the leaders who are followers of Mahatma Gandhi. So it's very obvious that Mahatma Gandhi was above these awards. He was above all these awards. So Mahatma Gandhi was the tallest leader. So when these Nobel laureates followed Mahatma Gandhi, means you can understand the impact, the legacy Mahatma Gandhi left for the world and to the future generations. Some people doubted whether Mahatma Gandhi will be relevant or not. I assert that Mahatma Gandhi is relevant beyond his lifetime, and is relevant for future generations. His ideas and ideals impact the world. So there is a signal here. When we show hand, there is a green signal for the hand, then only we can show, we can move. Here rules are very strict. Unlike India, we have to follow the rules, and America is very much well organized, disciplined. It's a great country. America is land of opportunities. America is a land of immigrants. America is a land of dreams. Great country. And the common thing connecting India and America is the democracy. India is the biggest democracy in the world. America is the oldest democracy in the world. So they have very good connections, very good relations. And some of the Indians, they are doing well globally. There are so many reasons why Indians are doing well across the world, especially on in US. Yeah, I think so. We have so many great things. Uh, Indians are adaptable. That's one thing. Wherever Indians go, they shine. Second thing is India is this English is a language which is an asset for Indians, and Chinese are also very hardworking, but they don't have the advantage of English. That's the problem. So Indians shining globally because of various factors. The main factors are adaptability, second English language, and third thing they work very hard. Especially when you leave one place to go to another place, you tend to work harder and smarter. You tend to work harder and smarter. So that is one more the reason why people are doing better. Indians are doing better. So I am standing for the green signal. If I get green signal, then only I can walk. Otherwise, I have to stand. So I am standing for that signal. Okay, fine. So I'll keep waiting. Hello. How are you? So we have to press the button. Where to press the button?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So I don't know. Okay. That means when we press button, then only we get a green signal to walk. So Seattle is an open culture where people are free. Now we got now I got the signal. So now I got the signal. Now again now it's red signal like this. Okay. So Mahatma Gandhi, because today is the Gandhiji in India. Of course, I am in Seattle. So Gandhiji is relevant not only now, in the future. And I published a research paper, and I sent a research paper also for publication. It is not yet approved for publication. If it is published, I'll share with my networks. And I published a research paper by linking Gandhi and soft leadership. Soft leadership means it's about people oriented. It is about task orientation without compromising the people orientation. That is soft leadership. And there are 11 C's that constitute soft leadership. I'll recall from my memory. First is character, charisma, communication, conscience, conviction. So likewise, there are 11 C's that constitute soft leadership. So we Indians are very proud that India is a great country where Mahatma Gandhi was born, and where Mahatma Gandhi played a key role for India's independence. there are many leaders who are responsible, and overall there were leaders who sacrificed their lives to achieve independence. And Mahatma Gandhi emphasized truth and non-violence. He emphasized on peace. Peace is essential for growth. And I advocate gender equality. I have signed up for hashtag he for she, and I advocate gender equality. I keep writing books in various genres. So one of the books is about women empowerment. That the title of the book is Strategies to Build Women Leaders. For that book, I received a foreword from former Vice President of India, Mr. M. Venkaiah Naidu. And I have dedicated this book titled Strategies to Build Women Leaders to Maya Angelou, Oprah Winfrey, Rosa Parks. So I dedicate my books to various people. I have dedicated books to various leaders like His Holiness Dalai Lama. I have dedicated a book to Mr. M. Venkaiah Naidu. I have dedicated a book to Dr. Kiran Bedi, and I have dedicated one of the books titled Strategy and Historical Leaders. That book I have dedicated to Frances Hazelby. I admire her very much. She published 2 articles at a journal named Leader to Leader. And she was a great leader, very old leader, very poor, very respectable leader. I admire her. So I dedicated this book titled Strategy to Frances Hazelby for her humility, integrity, leadership, and Girl Scouts. She pioneered women empowerment and Girl Scouts, and she received a presidential medal in USA. So very fine human being. So I admire Frances Hazelby. Yeah, sometimes I am stuck while speaking, sometimes I am repeating because of the health reasons. Please bear with me. So I wrote books in various areas like teaching, training, leadership, executive education, gender, diversity, mindfulness. So one of the books titled See the Light in You, for which the Nobel laureate His Holiness Dalai Lama has written a foreword. This is on mindfulness, and I sent a manuscript to His Holiness Dalai Lama. He approved the manuscript. Then he wrote a foreword, and the book has been published. So I am very happy that a Nobel laureate, His Holiness Dalai Lama, has written a foreword for my book. It's a lifetime achievement in my life. So I keep writing books despite health challenges, despite having financial troubles and challenges. I still belong to a lower middle class family. I don't have two-wheeler, I don't have four-wheeler, and luckily my younger son Ramkrishna Sai paid the bills and he arranged everything. Then I came to US, and I raised my two sons, Ganesh Sai and Ramakrishna Sai, ethically and mindfully, and they are postgraduates, and I am a doctorate in soft skills. So I am happy in that way. My philosophy in life is health first, education second, and wealth third. So we should care for our health, then second education is very much required, then wealth is also required. So I am returning home, so I'll try to wrap up my storytelling. So some of my hobbies are traveling, and I traveled in V-17 helicopters, and I love traveling. Traveling is good because when you travel, you empathize with others, you get to know about the people. So you should travel. Within the limited budget, you should travel. When you travel, you empathize with the people, you get to know their cultures, and you become a leader. To travel is to lead. That's my slogan. You must travel. I encourage my two sons and my wife to travel, and despite limited budget, second class compartment traveling, we traveled entire India from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, and we went to we four, means my wife, my two sons, and I went to Kathmandu. So we visited so many places in India, and there are two states I love very much in India. One Kashmir and Kerala. Of course, I love other places also. I went to Chardham with my wife 5 years back, and Chardham means Yamunotri, Gangotri, Kedarnath, Badrinath. We went to other places also, like Haridwar, Rishikesh, Joshimath. So all these places we enjoyed within the limited budget. People think I spent a lot of money. No, I don't have money, but I enjoy traveling. Now my son has paid the bills, and he has my wife and I are living with my younger son. And my younger son is taking care of me and my wife. We are very happy. So we visited Space Needle on Sunday, and some glass where then park. So many, and I think more and more places we will see if when my son gets time. So life is great. Be happy, and don't think too much about the unpleasant past, because people waste 30% of their present past by thinking about the past, which will never come back. Don't think too much about the future that we can't predict. So learn to live in the present. Enjoy every moment of your life. Life is creative. Life is great. Enjoy the journey of life. I'm a creative writer. I'm stuck for the last 3 years. I think I'll overcome the hiccups and bottlenecks, and I'll be able to type with my right hand and eat with my right hand, and I'll be able to write books. In childhood, when there was no paper, I used to write on my body with my right hand. I was thinking it was a disease, but later on I discovered that I had passion for writing in the childhood itself. I went by walk to libraries to acquire knowledge. Then I went by bicycle to the libraries. Even in Jodhpur, where I was there for 5 years, I think before 1986 to 1990, I was in Jodhpur. I think 1991, I think I left. Then I went to Northeast India. I enjoyed the life Northeast. So don't blame the circumstances. People don't complain, don't criticize, don't condemn others. If things go wrong, just learn lessons and move on. Yeah, I'm close to returning home, so I have to check the landmark here. I'm holding smartphone with my left hand. I'm walking. Sometimes it's painful for me to hold with my left hand, but I'm bearing with pain. The message is, what can't be cured must be endured. Suffering teaches many lessons. So I think I'm looking at the this is the open place here. Now I'm here. Nobody won't tell the address. We can't ask address. We should have everything. I'm not a tech savvy. Yeah, now I could make out my home. Yeah, this is the car that belongs to my son's tenant. This is the house. So I am returning home. So my son purchased an independent house in Hyderabad. He had lots of financial problems to start with, but somehow I managed funds and he went to US, and we are happy for him. And it's a beautiful garden, and gardening is stress buster. But many years ago I wanted to buy an independent place to construct own house, but things didn't work out. I think I'll be able to start gardening. My son has a beautiful garden with the apples here, flowers are there, and my son has 2 cats by name Bagheera and Mowgli. My son takes care of 2 cats, and one of the cats had a kidney problem. He spent 5 lakhs, and now cat is all right. Another cat has got asthma, but he paid money. Had it been for somebody else, they would have abandoned the cats. But my son, younger son, is really good, very kind and compassionate, like my wife Padmavati. So life is beautiful. Enjoy the journey. Keep rocking. Don't blame the circumstances. And I hope friends. Now I have come back to home, and I would appreciate if you could share this video with your connections, and enjoy the nature, enjoy the beauty in Seattle, and thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel.